Hey guys, it's been a while. Yeah, I just got through a busy season of my college life. Just got some big papers out of the way, but I'm back on. Got some killer dailies queued up right here. I'm even gonna try to do the Adept. I would be spending my shards to get some more cosmetics that I missed from the rifts, but I'm saving up for that Resident Evil chapter that's gonna be dropping sometime this year. Because Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 3 Remake are Resident Evil 7 and 8 are like the 4 most recent games in the series to come out. It'll probably be something to do with them. But additionally, there's like a Resident Evil 4 VR version that has been announced. So maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know. I mean, having anything from Resident Evil 4 would make my day. It's actually the first Resident Evil game I ever played. I got the Wii version. But it's also considered one of the greatest video games of all time, so I'd be surprised if the devs would be like, no, we never even considered that as an option. Oh my god, that lunge. I'm glad it gave me that hit. I saw the dead hard coming. Tried to 360. Shoot. She's gonna go back for the Jake. Shoot. Let's cut our losses. Give up to this girl. We lost the Jake because we were being a bit too greedy there. See if someone's going for her immediately. No. Someone injured ran towards the direction of Killer Shack. Very generous hit again. He messed up. Gosh, I'm having to make such wild swings. Free hit. Okay, clearly the scratch marks did not want to work for me today. They didn't come back and touch this. They're probably going to tunnel vision this gen right here because it's near the middle of the map. Good prediction by her. If this girl has DS, I think we just lose. This is going to be way too much momentum lost. Okay. These guys are so cocky. This might be a team we need to get this a challenge. I just mixed Adept and challenge, so I said a challenge. I don't think she has DS, because we picked her up and we didn't get hit by it before. Okay. We might have this match. That Kate used Deliverance, I believe. I know basement's down here, so we're gonna take her this way. Okay, we can afford for them to do like one more gen, but any more than that and we're pretty screwed on this Adept. Generous hit. Okay. He just rage quit. Or DC'd, I don't know. Let's go for the Elodie. Tried to 360. Get this pallet out of the way. She used the window again. She's not falling for anything. That was so greedy. And if I wasn't expecting the dead hard, she would have got that as well. So she's down hook. I think we've hooked the Kate twice, so we let her get the save. Now both of them are dead on hook, and we can just slug them. I think Elodie will be easier to spot later on because she's wearing that green outfit. So let's go for Kate first, and we can see her scratch marks and blood right here. I thought she was gonna try to put the pallet down on me. She didn't use dead hard, which means she might have DS. Kate got up. We downed her somewhere around here. We see her blood leading this way. Bloodhound is actually a good tracking perk. Too bad it's not going to work whenever the buffed Lucky Break comes out. Now hopefully the Elodie doesn't have Unbreakable too. Now did we do good enough? Will that DC take away our Adept? Did I just hear a hatch open? Oh my god, it was right here. Bingo! I got the Adept. Yeah, I don't know why that guy DC'd. He had Iron Will and Dead Hard, dude. It's like a strong combination. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Lucky Break, I think right now it only stops you from leaving blood, or it stops you from leaving scratch marks. I'll go ahead and check it out if I can find the character who has that. Iron Will, as you know, means that when you're injured you make basically no noise as Survivor, which makes it very hard for the killer to track you unless they have Strider, which, let's be honest, mostly just spirits use because sound is so important to them. Lucky Break right now. So I can use my alphabet correctly. Right now it makes it so that you don't leave trails of blood for 180 seconds. In the PTV they're changing it, and they're probably going to release it as this, that the seconds get reduced to like 80 or something, but you won't leave trails of blood or scratch marks, which means that you have Lucky Break and Iron Will, which means you have no noise. If you have those two perks together, you're gonna like disappear when the killer hits you. They have to be very good at tracking you to keep up with you at that point, or they're just gonna lose you. Now I guess we can do our cannibal daily. Take a look at these add-ons real quick. It slightly reduces the tantrum, which ideally you should never do as Leatherface, but I do sometimes. The vegetable oil decreases the chainsaw's cooldown, like in between you using it and then charging it back up again, when successfully hitting a survivor. So you can chainsaw someone and then immediately start revving it again to chainsaw the next person. That is if, for some reason, you ran out of charges, or you didn't put an extra charge and that second person was a little too far. It's a bit weird to use, but it can get survivors off guard. Okay, so you can turn the killer towards you on this screen. It just requires that not everyone is ready, because if everyone's ready, then it just takes that setting away from you. I don't know why they call Leatherface the cannibal in this game. I haven't seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies or whatever he's from, but I didn't know he was a cannibal. I just knew that he wore other people's faces and had a chainsaw. There's 3 flashlight users. When I first started playing this game, I thought that Leatherface, because it was a while until I actually started seeing him, I thought it was just like a carbon copy of Hillbilly, or I thought that Hillbilly was like the dev's original killer that they had put in the game, but when Leatherface came into the game, it like replaced him or something. I don't know. But that's not how it is. So that's me looking back at the 2017 me, or whenever I started playing this game. A survivor perk that I think needs buffing is Distortion. Because Object of Obsession, the reworked version, is going to be like a better distortion in every way, pretty much. Whenever the killer can see your aura, you can see their aura, so you're going to be able to tell, okay, this killer has nurses, this killer has barbecue. They need to add a way so that you can recover your tokens with Distortion. Because right now it's like one of the only perks in the game that starts you off with tokens, but you can't get them back. Okay, we managed to avoid the first flashlight save. Really, man? I'm having to use my peripherals to keep up with them and not bump into anything. Can we get a pop on this even though it's not even worth it? Okay, no one came to get her and she didn't have DS. Let's see who we can see with barbecue. This gen is more important. So is this one up here. I saw someone sneak off to the left here. There they are. Sprint burst, I believe. You just got cut off. Dude, that was so good. I was listening to her sounds and when I heard her vault the window, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is happening. Really? Yeah, if I hadn't used my chainsaw for distance there, I would have maybe been able to get him. Oh, freaking third health state dead hard. Can't hear this guy. The scratch marks weren't appearing for a second there. You saw that? Where is this guy? Dude, he's not making any noise. This is stupid. What are you doing? And why did she DC? Did she not expect basement to be there or something? She thought I was just gonna hook her down there and camp her. Someone's on this. Where'd she go? She dropped down from this window, I think. Where could she have gone? Kind of proxy camping this person because I know she's around here. I heard you fall, man. Just reveal yourself and chase me away from this area. I thought she was gonna go for the window. I don't think David had time to get over this way. And we're gonna try to chainsaw him probably when we see him. Oh, is he just camping on hatch? A bird flew. Oh my gosh, these exit gates are within 2 inches of each other. It's impossible for the killer not to patrol them good. Yeah, whatever. I just had a key anyway. Hatch is so killer-sided. If the killer finds it first, then there's nothing the survivor can do. Whatever. He didn't even start with that key, he just found it. If you didn't know, the freaking key spawn rates are broken right now. It's like every other chest you find a freaking key. I don't know what the freaking code makers of this game are doing, but they seem to screw something up every single update. Like, I'm not even kidding. Every single update there's been like a new game-breaking bug. In fact, right now, Breakdown, which destroys a hook for a short time after you get unhooked from it. It freaking destroys hooks permanently right now. So if all 4 people are using it, then you're just gonna have no hooks. And now Spirit. I'm a little rusty with her, but this is a good killer, so I'll sure do good, I think. When I first started playing Spirit, I played her without Strider, actually. And it showed me, like, how weak she freaking is without her ability, because she's just a 110% killer who you can run around like a harvester or a TL or something forever and ever. Unless she uses her phase, and if she can't hear you and she phases to somewhere you're totally not at, then the chase gets super extended even more. And I can't hear the survivors with Spirit because, ding 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 ding, they're using Iron Will. And so people are like, oh my gosh, survivors, we have to run Iron Will to counter the overpowered Strider Spirit. And it's like, no, we have to use Strider to counter Iron Will, which is also good against killers other than Spirit, by the way. Because you literally can't hear the survivors like you're supposed to be able to. And what else? Yeah. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Strider against survivors who don't have Iron Will makes them sound way too loud. Like you'll think, oh, they're right next to me, and then they're behind like 2 walls. They really need to fix that about Strider. I just want it to be like, have the survivors' audio levels be set to normal level, like no matter what. Or, in the case of no Mither paired with Iron Will, then sure, they can be quieter than normal. But Strider making survivors louder than they should be and that messing you up as killer is just stupid in my opinion. And some killers are like, oh no, it's still useful because you can hear them louder. Yeah, whatever. They're not hearing me. Wensleydale. There they are. Someone was still there, but I'm not gonna chase them forever. Like they knew I was coming. Like as soon as I left that thing. He's still here. Really? Free camouflage. And a free hit that didn't hit him when it should have. See, look, the Strider making him too loud is throwing me off. That's so stupid, you can get fast vaults from that angle. Somehow it didn't let me hit her there. We're on the middle gen now. I was just hoping. Let me phase, please. Oh, that's stupid. She was able to vault through that way too quick. This freaking busted loop. And I can't even hit her there, what a joke. She didn't fall for it. Spirit's still 110% killer, in case you didn't know. this. Live 2? Get out of here. And because this stupid hay bale has been added to this loop, I can't do anything there either. Just leave that side. I'm not getting any progress. Dead hard for a third health state. I knew someone was still here. Of course it doesn't interrupt his unhook. By the way, the uncounterable spirit, 1 gen left. Just wanting to point that out. They're not even on that one. So they're all gonna tunnel vision this 1 gen, I'm assuming. Yeah, listen to them. I was just a bit too slow. Yeah, I knew you were somewhere around here. Why does this outfit make Felix seem so, muscular? Oh, what happened to that killer bug where they can just swing through pallets? It doesn't seem to be working for me. This is so stupid. She doesn't fall for anything. This is survive with friends for sure. And she wastes the pallet. What? I just saw her here. These scratch marks weren't appearing in time like they should have been. Yeah, this is a 0 kill game. That was so annoying. And watch, she's gonna get out. Third health state, and then the body blocks come in. And then they're gonna teabag. Because people think that just because you're a high tier killer that you deserve to get teabagged. I mean, these guys didn't, because they were actually respectful. Wow, we hit one person out of phase. Freaking Iron Will, I told you. It's the most powerful survivor perk in the game. We thought it was DS, it was actually Iron Will. Because you can't even down the survivors for them to have DS, or you can't even find them. Freaking Iron Will. Shouldn't even be a perk, it's so overpowered in its concept. You just have no sound if you're injured, how does that make any sense? Why would you ever run Calm Spirit or something like that when you can run Iron Will? But I'm telling you, I should be having very easy games when I play a Spirit. But I'm not, because I always go against the most hardcore survivors who are using Iron Will and Survive as Friends and all that crap. Because there was nothing I could do to that match, they weren't falling for a single thing. They were able to fast vault the freaking jungle gym windows from the side. Get out of here. The thing is, they still had so many more resources in that map. That's the crazy thing. There was like a whole jungle gym that you saw at the very end. There was Killer Shack. There was regular pallet loops. It's crazy how much stuff the freaking survivors have. That's something I've been trying to explain in my Friday the 13th streams. It's like, how simple is it for you to just go through a window, wait for him to come around, go through it again. He breaks it so that you get hurt when you crawl through it. And then you just do the same thing at other windows, unless he's already wasted all the time to break them. In these games, it's the freaking killers who are like scared of the survivors. I'm guessing these three are survivor friends and then the thing is on her own. The devs haven't taken any real first steps to balancing this game, in my opinion. Because people say, oh, you need to nerf Survive with Friends to solo level and then buff solos, or you need to buff solos to Survive with Friends level and then nerf survivors overall. But, whichever order you prefer, like I'd prefer if they nerf Survive with Friends first. They need to start somewhere, and they're just not starting. They haven't even turned MMR on. Because they're like, oh, we're gonna do a test for one day. Big whoop. I'm telling you, MMR would fix so much of this game's problems. You'd get actually good teammates in solo queue. You'd get the same freaking level of survivors if you're like a low rank killer, instead of getting red rank survivors as a freaking green rank killer. And I mean, ranks are gonna become kind of irrelevant whenever MMR comes out, because it's basing matchmaking off of MMR, not rank at that point. But a rank is still gonna matter, because if you're winning more, you're gonna rank up more. If you're losing more, then you're gonna rank down more. So I don't agree with the sentiment that rank doesn't matter. But as soon as we get MMR in this game, everything's gonna change, because the devs are gonna be able to get actual accurate match result information from matches, instead of saying, Well, a million different things could have happened in this match, like the killer could have been using a Mori, or the survivors could have been bad, or blah 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 blah. Oh, I thought she did slide back over. I even waited, hoping that she'd do that, and she still waited somehow. Wow. My lunges are so short. She vaults through. I saw you peeking over that car. Let's see if we see anyone with barbecue. So we're gonna go back to the school because I know someone's working on this gen. Where's the god pallet at though? It's on this side. Can I hear the Quentin? Here's Fing again, and she has Lithe. Misdirection. Really? They're on that one, I guess. How they got away so quick, I have no idea. Someone was working on this gen at least. They might still be. How far he got, man. Pretend to chase him, but actually go back this way. I didn't get back on that gen. Or this one. I guess they've all shifted to this side of the map. It's like he knows I have Surge. That makes me suspect Survive with Friends. Like they're telling him, oh he has Surge, just run to the corner of the map. Because now that one by Killer Shack's gonna get done, right? Or maybe this one. Both of them. I think this girl's lagging hard, the way she's skipping around. Wow, 3 gens. You might have to slug. Which is pathetic because I'm playing Spirit. I shouldn't have to do that. I almost picked her up, dude. He just kept holding forward, that's all he did there. If I had kept going, I would have caught up to him. Suddenly he has dead hard. No, you can't get up there. Free hit. I went back to the one by the school. To our right, I saw them. I haven't seen this person like all game. Won't once. Look how hard it is to hear. Is that like Iron Will? Okay, why are these two pallets this close together, dude? I thought they fixed this crap. Oh my gosh, dude. The fact that I'm having this much trouble with Spirit. How can you say this killer has no counters? I'm not going to deny that she's S tier, it's just she does have counters, unlike Nurse. And this truck has messed me up on several occasions because I keep looking at the red paint and thinking it's scratch marks. Was that blood? Getting run for that long around a single tree. Blistering fast pace gameplay. Bleh. Yeah, you better have let go of that gen. She's the one who committed to that gen earlier. By this house. Wow, she's gonna get that unhook and there's nothing I can do to stop her. Let's try this again. Her scratch marks just disappeared, and then suddenly she's going the other way. Whatever. But here's the Zarina, so we're good. Now we go for her. I was pretty lucky, actually. She's over there. That's so annoying. It sounds like she's right in front of me and then somehow she's behind me. That's how you gotta play with sounds with Spirit. This definitely wouldn't have been an Adept with Spirit, because I'd have even less perks that are actually relevant. Like I wouldn't have had Pop, they would have just flew through these gens. I wouldn't have had Surge, I wouldn't have had Strider, I wouldn't have had Barbecue. That's why Adepts are stupidly hard. Because you have to 2-pip and use their 3 perks. Why can't it just be use their 3 perks and then, I don't know, pip or something? Destruction points. So did we get the daily now? Yes. Sometimes getting your dailies is all in the hands of the survivors, because they don't give you an opportunity to use your ability. Look at this. 3 iron wills. Disgusting. I could barely hear them. Who was the person who didn't have iron will? The Quentin. He was still pretty quiet. I mean, I could hear him. Maybe they should make like a genie killer in this game so I can say genie does as you wish. Now who? Pop, I don't even think we'll be able to use that. I think we might have to put Rancor on him just to get that kill. Because this killer is so bad. We'll have Oppression and Corrupt Intervention just for some slowdown. So right now I've decided I want to give Trickster another whirl. See if I'm not just making up that he's a bad killer. This might actually be the first time I've played as Trickster on camera. I'll have to remember that. But this could be very frustrating, so I need to mentally prepare myself. We're not going in to win, we're just going into I don't know, improve our aim or something. Because alarming news, one of the mods on the forums said to me that they don't know if or when they're going to implement cross progression. Because I have it for like the Steam version, the Switch version, stuff like that, but PS4 might be more troublesome because for some reason Sony doesn't want to do it or something, which makes no sense because I'm pretty sure Fortnite, which is on their platform, is doing the exact same thing and they have no issue. But I guess it's like, oh, well, only VHVR is getting benefit out of this, so let's just not do it. Something that's strange though is like when you're playing as a low tier, like super low tier, like Trapper or Trickster, people will still teabag you like they're good. Well, it's like, dude, this is like the lowest tier killer in the game, so why are you acting toxic like you did something special? People will like justify teabagging and flashlight clicking and acting toxic against any killer really. They'll just have to reach enough. It's like well, I get to be toxic to Doctor because you just spam shock and he spams sound effects and visual effects on my screen, so I get to do that. And then with Nurse and Spirit, it's gonna be like, they're such S tier unbeatable killers, I get to teabag them whenever I escape against them. And then Trickster or Clown or whatever, they're gonna be like, that's just an annoying killer, so I get to teabag them. I might need to turn up my sensitivity to 100. Tried to mute myself, hopefully that sneeze didn't get a heck of a visual glitch. Look how inaccurate this is. Look how long this is taking compared to a regular attack. It's freaking incredible. That's 2. Vault through. He blocked it now. And now he's already decaying on the freaking knives. It's so much easier just to basic attack. That's the dumb thing. The recoil is just so insane on this killer. I got her. Still had borrowed. That's why the perk's overpowered. You also slow yourself down every single time you pull out your blades. Look how inaccurate that is. Yeah, you better not still have the gas. Looks like we're gonna have to tunnel this guy or something. How is oppression still barely on cooldown? I feel like I kicked that gen so long ago. I knew it. No, that was a robbery. I clearly hit her at that window, man. Get the heck out of here. He's gonna go for the window, I guess. Yeah. I know exactly what he's gonna do, but... Sure. She just gave me a free dam. And they're still in the lead, mind you. 4 gen's still up, but it's only a matter of time. One. Dude, what is this killer? Freaking throwing your knives is a waste of time. I'm serious, like trying to get a prestige on this guy is gonna be nigh on impossible. I added on to that word for some reason. Look, they're still just working on it even though I'm right here. He's already up there somehow, and he tapped the gen, didn't he? Yeah, for some reason you have to drop down at like an angle. Are you actually gonna get this gen done in my face? Wow, he's actually gonna get it done. It's how little fear this freaking killer puts in the minds of survivors. That's so inaccurate, holy crap. Is this guy using Iron Will or something? I thought he was around there. Someone tapped it again. It's like they know where I am at all times. I'm using monitor, dude. I should be quieter than this. Oh, they didn't tap it. I couldn't see the freaking sparks, dude. That's garbage. Someone's there. They gym tapped it again. Balanced. Terrible play. I know she's a Rancor, but she constantly threw herself in front of me, so I have to kill her. Take what kills you can get. Why did I kill that other person? I feel like I haven't hooked that many people. But these guys are literally giving me free hits, and I still feel on edge. Yeah, I knew they'd come to this one eventually. He's hugging the wall of the map. Or something. Well, I'm getting caught on that geometry. Nowhere near it. Look, I don't even get a hit for that. With Huntress, that would have been a down. Literally just giving the killer hits. That's how you win with Trickster. You just get garbage survivors. So he just did this gen. Where would he run to? Either the main building or this way. There. Wow, she had Deliverance. How many people are using Deliverance today? I mean, really. That's like the third one in 6 matches. I didn't get any hits from that, and I was throwing solely. This is an actual infinite against 110% killers. I'll show you how. So that's 2 vaults. That's 3, and it's not blocked. That's 4, and it finally is blocked. Then it gets this window, right? Mm-hmm. Now he gets this. No, we didn't go for it. Or is he? No, I'm still on him, game. I haven't left him. Yeah, where's that pallet bug you're talking about, guys? Maybe you're just playing with pallets way too greedy. I need to break this pallet or he's just gonna be able to loot it. This killer gets run for an absolutely absurd amount of time. No hits from that. Dude, no hits from that either. Is that a freaking joke? That's 1. That's 1. Dude, I could have just basic attacked all this time. And he almost was able to keep looping after all that. Because of freaking slowdown from when I'm preparing my knives. This killer is absolute garbage. And this isn't my first time playing him, but I'm still mind blown. Most of the time when freaking killers are created, console isn't taken into account at all. Like half the killers you release need aim assist on console because the sensitivity is literally garbage. I swear 100% freaking sensitivity on console is like 1 sensitivity on freaking PC. That's as fast as I can turn my camera. Are you just camping at it? Okay, let's see how these 5 feet apart exit gates can be patrolled so easily by the killer. Let's see it. She can get away for all I care. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get a single kill with this killer. This takes so long to walk from one exit to the other. Scratch marks. She's here. So because she decided to throw, we got her too. This is the kind of accuracy that should be happening. What the heck, the knives were getting quieter as I was nearing the bottom of the barrel. Dude, I got a 2-pip with Trickster? This is unprecedented. The one person that can message me was the person I just did that to. I'm not VMing, I was just doing a thing. Trust me. But people act like killers who require aiming, like, oh my god, this killer is so uncounterable, they literally just get free zoning and crap. But they're making it sound like you're forced to stand still or something as the killer's aiming towards you, and that the killers aren't moving themselves and everything. Let's try practicing Trickster some more, I guess. I might have to put Save the Best for Last on him to do anything with him. And maybe, Iron Maiden. Do I even have Save the Best for Last on him right now? No, why would I? The Blood Web decides what I get, not me. This add-on is useless. So I've recently found out what these add-ons do. I was reading it completely wrong the first time and I thought they were absolute garbage. It considerably increases each survivor's laceration meter decay duration when out of blades. So what I thought that meant initially was, oh, when you're out of blades then the survivors decay quicker. But it's the opposite. It means that their decay takes longer while you're out of blades. So it's basically there to let you go to a locker and refill on your blades and not have them their laceration meter go all the way back down to freaking 0. I'll put I'm all ears on sometime maybe, but it's not going to do anything because I can't aim with this killer. They took my thing. I was going to get the trick blades. Get this one out. Shattering blades. The heart shoes. We could try Shadowborn. Maybe. Anytime you see Melodious Murder, take it. It's like the most broken add-on he has. Okay, we got more trick blades. And then we're forced to take Purple Mist. Whirling Tremors could be very useful. So with Thanatophobia, because he seems to be really good at getting injures but not downs. So none of the perks we wanted. Cool. Let's get back to this, I guess. So we've got a TTV and 3 PC players, 1 with a key. This could be drastically different than the last match. Funny story. I remember when I was in driving school, then you'd have to go online and schedule a drive time for like a practice drive, because you had to do like, I don't know how many, I want to say 5, around the neighborhood of that number. But I think drive times opened for scheduling like at 7 at night or something. So me and my mom would have to get on there, on that site, as soon as it freaking turned to 7. And then if we were like 2 minutes late, then the spots would probably be taken up. So it was a competition basically with the other students. But I have many other funnier stories with the driving school that I'll tell some other time. But it's like, oh my gosh, we forgot to get on there at 7:30, and the drive times would all be gone. Of course. Dang it, I should have committed. You're so cocky, dude. And she can keep vaulting through it because the chase hasn't technically started. Okay, someone missed a skill check at last. This is for sure a game where we don't want to go for the obsession at all until the very end. For God's sake. She predicts our every movement. That was good though. Imagine if someone just randomly flashlight saved after all that. Hope trade. Nope. No, I was a fool for trying to use my knife. Okay. Ah, freaking dead hard for a 3rd health state. We don't want to go for him. Yeah, if I had Sylvester last, I've had like 4 stacks now because I wasted some of the day. I'd have like 2 stacks or something at least. Oh my god, they're almost freaking done with this. Let's apply oppression to this djinn. The other djinns that are being worked on around the map should be taken down because they had to get off them to save that person. David's just gonna stay injured, that's annoying. I mean, maybe. He could be helping them heal right now. There they are. This guy just wastes pallets. That's his thing. Somehow we saw the David. There he is right there. They're just giving hooks to us tonight. Like, I haven't used my blades once this match. Imagine if we had pop, that djinn would be down to nothing. Oh good. I was like, please let her waste the pallet at least. I want to throw the knives at the David. I don't know how the heck the thing was getting hit by them. Go up here, be unpredictable. Oh, freaking third health state dead hard. My gosh. Because it's not just aiming with ranged attacks that you have to worry about on console. The aiming for just regular attacks is hard. Oh, what the heck? Now we can go for the David at least. It's freaking annoying though. We've already hooked her like 2 times. Or right there. I saw you. Oh, come on. I tried to lunge. I didn't let go of that button. I wanted to swing around him. Oh, hey, you. I'm just gonna kill you now. Because you decided to DS me. Where'd that thing go? Thing's already healed. I might just leave this side of the map. There's nothing over here anymore. Wow. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. There's nothing I can do here. Clearly using your ability with this killer is just a handicap. Okay, finally the freaking bug happens. It's like they knew I was coming. They have like 2 gens on 99, by the way. They've done almost nothing fancy to deserve it. Yeah, they can do that one in the main room and then pop this one easy and just escape. At least one of them. It's not the one I wanted to search. Dude, his scratch marks just stopped here. If not there, then where'd he go? There he is. One. Balanced on David, what the heck? That is the slowest vault I've ever seen in my life. Now this pallet is actually non-gamable, like that. We want a slug for the 4K, because we're not going to get this opportunity again in the foreseeable future. I could barely hear her. Keep up with her. So thankfully David didn't have Unbreakable. This whole map is just one big loop. This freaking chase is taking an eternity. That was Bloodlust 2, by the way. I could barely keep up with her. 110% killers are a joke if you don't have an ability worthy of that freaking handicap. Like Huntress and Deathwing are 110% and they can down you with their abilities in like one hit confirm. But Trickster, man, he has to hit you like 18 freaking times. Look how much higher they're going when I rapid fire them like that. It freaking throws your aim off. How are we getting these 2 pips with Trickster? I guess it's the upside of not using your ability, because I stopped using his ability that much and instantly my win rate started going up. Because I was trying to use his freaking knives when I first started playing as him and I was just wasting like 4 minutes on a single guy. But it just makes me mad that I hit like 2 knives out of 10 or something crazy like that, and then every single trickster I've gone against has like 0 miss accuracy. Like clearly they're playing on PC because they're not experiencing the same throwing off of the game that I am. I mean they are, but you know what I mean. With mouse you can like subtly and easily adjust for the recoil whenever you're firing rapidly. But on console you can't do that. You move your stick a little bit and it throws your whole freaking camera off. That's the same thing with Deathslinger and Huntress. You can't go for flick shots and crap on here. But PC can, clearly. I guess we can play one more and get off. I am still looking forward to the day where I can do a custom match session with, I don't know, maybe Moon and Willow. Maybe they should add a new mode like online custom matches or something. Or it like rotates who's the killer and stuff like that. It might not be the same though. Because I know my friends are decent survivors who I can hopefully do like a meme build against or whatever. Because I have won with meme builds in the past. I use like the speed limiter and the iridescent flesh combo on Leatherface, and I won that game, I believe. But then there was another one where it was like on the Dusty Noose map, and I was Freddy and using a bunch of crap perks like Dragon's Grip and stuff, and then they beat me just because they had a key. I think keys and more should be banned in freaking custom matches. Sprint burst. That's not gonna be fun to go against this match. Almost missed her. The heck was that? She has more than enough time to react and get back to that pallet or the window again. We gotta drop this pallet. Oh, we gotta break this. Oh my god! Just down her. Did you see how many I threw at her feet and it didn't even hit her? Also, how is that possible? She has laceration on her even though I downed her. Maybe it rolled back my hit or something? This is messed up. These guys are clearly survival friends because all three of them were on there. No, nothing from that. Hopefully that confused him. Oh, but Dead Hard third health state just bails them out. No, you can't slow vault that against me. But this team is already like way more efficient than the other ones have been. That girl knew how to abuse the line of sight blockers. Wow, he instantly gets off. Deception. Okay, cool, and then his sound disappeared. I'm assuming he ran this way, though. The sound completely disappeared along with his scratch marks. Of course they're gonna be doing that. They're all around here. How the heck is Jeff healed? He must have inner strength or something. Did I not see someone up there? Oh my god, this is a waste of time. He's literally just vaulting a window. That's this killer's counter because he's 115%. Oh my god, this freaking central building is stupid. There's no skill involved in looping it. It takes so much freaking effort to get one down, man. They've split this map like absolutely crazy. I freaking grabbed, took away my input. And she's the obsession, isn't she? Yeah. This is the one person I don't want to chase right now. Okay, now she is the one person I want to chase. Now we get to Mori. They're opening the gate behind me because this animation takes so incredibly long. Does the ace want the hatch or something? Yeah, I know, there's nothing I can do to win at this point, and you know it, so you gotta rub it in. Close the hatch for points. That's one. It's so garbage because once you start throwing blades during main event, it just won't allow you to cancel it. And then you have a cooldown afterwards where you can't use your blades until it's over. It's literally worse than your freaking main ability. Like, imagine if Oni was better without his Blood Fury mode than with it. That's why this killer is so bonkers and backwards. But that was an actual good team against Trickster. Not those jokers before that were like, oh, let me just run at the killer and let him kill me. I did get one kill against them because of Rancor. So I made no mistake when I said that this killer was garbage, because I'm like, let me play him a little, maybe he's not as bad as I'm saying. But then I face an actually good team and not people who just want to throw the game, and it's like, oh, that's why I didn't want to play with them. I was wrong about the twins and that they're not super weak of a killer. But, they pretty much are against like an organized team like that. It's just I didn't play them like crazy whenever they first came out. Because that's usually what I do when a new killer comes out. I mean, I had started playing whenever like Legion first came out or Plague first came out, and I didn't play them like crazy because it took a while to get all the shards I needed to buy them. Yeah, Deathslinger's the first actual killer I played like crazy when he first came out. And then Blight, but the Executioner and the Twins and the Trickster I just didn't play a lot when they first came out. I thought they were weak. Or not that the Executioner Pyramid Head, anyway. Not that he's a weak killer, it's just I thought I'd have a hard time aiming with his ability. Like I try one match with him with his ranged attack and it's like, wow, these guys have so much reaction time. But now I am better with him because I actually practiced him. Oh, we're gonna end the stream here. This is Daniel Master 87 signing off.